Hello everyone, my name is May and today I'm going to explain to you guys about the synopsis of the Barbie movie, the moment where Barbie starts asking about her existence, the conflicts about existentialism, and the theory of existentialism itself. So, let me begin with the synopsis. What is it about? So, Barbie is about so in Barbie Land, everything just seems perfect. But Barbie starts to wonder if there's more to life than just looking pretty. She starts having thoughts of that and feel lost in a world where everyone does not share this feeling, these emotions. With the help of her Barbie friends as well as Sasha and Gloria, Barbie embarks on a journey where on a journey of self-discovery. Along the way, she learns that being true to herself is more important than fitting into society's expectation. Barbie realizes that she's more than just a doll. She's a unique individual with her own desires and and dreams. It's a journey of ups and downs, but Barbie learns to embrace her true self and live life on her own terms. So, um, I'm going to show up right now. In the video, Barbie's life as a doll is perfect. She wakes up feeling cheerful. She enjoys her breakfast. Her breakfast is also perfectly made, and everything seems ideal. She's obviously oblivious to the complexities and challenges of human life. For this Barbie, the doll human life. For this Barbie, the doll career is going to encounter a few wardrobe malfunctions. So in the scene where Barbie is dancing with her friends, something interesting happens. Barbie suddenly asks a serious question. You guys ever think about dying? Everyone stops and looks at her in surprise. They cannot believe Barbie would ask such a deep question. After all, dolls are not made to think about things like that. They're just made to be there without any real purpose. But this moment shows that Barbie is starting to think about important things, like life and what happens after she dies. It's a big change for her, and it shows that there is something wrong in the system. And after the party, when Barbie is getting ready for bed, she makes a promise to herself. She says she won't think about death anymore, which shows that she's becoming more aware of things. Soon after that, Barbie's life starts to feel more real. She wakes up with bad breath, tired body. She does not feel enthusiastic. Mistakes keeps on happening, like she accidentally turns on the cold shower, her breakfast messes up, and she even falls from the top of her house when she tries to get down. Things aren't going as smoothly as they used to. This situation feels more serious because Barbie, who usually tiptoes in every model, now has flat feet like a human. At first, she tries to hide it, but her friends soon notice something is wrong and ask if she's okay. Barbie expresses her embarrassment about her flat feet condition to her friends. They try to comfort her, but when she shows them her feet, everyone panics and reacts with disgust. It's because it's unnatural for Barbies to have their feet touching the ground. They conclude that she is malfunctioning and then advise her to visit the weird Barbie, who is treated unfairly by the Barbies but has a lot of knowledge, to just get herself checked. According to the weird Barbie, there is a rule that a girl and her Barbie doll should never mix. She explains that when a girl is playing with her Barbie and she feels sad, the Barbie will also feel sad. Her human emotions will affect the Barbie as well. This means that a Barbie and a girl's feelings are connected in a way that cannot be separated. The weird Barbie suggests Barbie to go to the real world if she wants things to become normal again. Barbie refuses so many times until the weird Barbie threatens her with cellulite. Thus, Barbie begins her journey to the real world, but unexpectedly, Ken also follows her in the back of her car. So together with him, they begin their journey to find the little girl who is responsible for making Barbie experience human feelings. So for the conflicts now, the first one is between Barbie and herself. So Barbie starts to think that her feelings are influenced by a little girl. She sees this in a vision where this girl is at a school, so Barbie and Ken decided to visit the school to find this girl. Eventually, Barbie finds her and her name is Sasha. Sasha, however, is not very friendly. She talks in a very mean way, and her friends are not very nice either. They encourage Sasha to emotionally hurt Barbie. So Sasha starts saying that Barbie is not a positive role model for women. Instead, she makes women feel bad about themselves. Barbie promotes unrealistic beauty standards and uses women's look to sell dolls. Sasha thinks Barbie has set back the feminist movement and says that Barbie makes girls feel worthless. Barbie is not just bad for women, but she's also bad for the planet too. Making Barbie dolls uses a lot of plastic, which hurts the environment. Sasha thinks it's okay for women to forget about Barbie because she hasn't done anything good. The movie shows that the world still favors man over man. Sasha herself hadn't thought about Barbie in years until she saw her again. This sends Barbie into an existential crisis. She always believed that dolls were meant to make women feel strong and confident, but now she realizes that the dolls might actually be doing the opposite, making women feel worse about themselves. After knowing how much the idea of a Barbie has changed, she feels lost and confused. Barbie sits in denial and starts to cry, and she struggles to accept this new reality. However, this conflict is solved when Barbie tries to escape from Metal and is rescued by Sasha and her mother Gloria. Gloria admits that she's been playing with Sasha's old Barbie doll. She explains that she wanted to be perfect like Barbie, but realized that she couldn't because she's just a regular person. And a regular person didn't always have a perfect day or perfect life, so she made Barbie more like herself. When Barbie finds out about this, she feels really happy because someone still likes her. It's like a small part of her is helping someone to cope with life. The meeting with Gloria also helps Barbie to understand why she has been feeling different and emotional. It becomes clear that Barbie and her feelings are connected to Gloria's struggles and emotions. For the second conflict, there will be Barbie versus Ken. When Barbie arrives at the Barbie land with Gloria and also Sasha, she notices that there is something suspicious happening. There is a drastic change in the way Barbie land looks. The president and the Supreme Court members are serving beers and cheering for the Kens. As she's going to her house, the Barbie Rushmore Mountain now has horse faces instead of having Barbie's faces. She realizes that the Kens have taken over Barbie land and turned it into Kendom. When Barbie was invited to Mattel's headquarters, Ken secretly went back to Barbie Land alone and introduced patriarchy. Ken has brainwashed women with patriarchy and changed them into brainless girlfriends whose only purpose is to serve the Kens. The Barbies are still happy with this change. Dr. Barbie says that she loves being a helpful decoration. Another one dresses like a maid to give a food message. Even the Constitution is now controlled by Kens, and they are the ones winning the Nobel Prizes. Barbie complains how unfair of Ken to change her dream house in Barbie Land to something like this. He should not be doing this, but Ken replies that he has the power to change it because he is a man. On the other hand, Barbie does not feel confident enough to fight back. She struggles to believe that Ken is not in charge of Barbie Land. It's hard for her to accept that her strong, independent Barbie friends are now acting like mindless followers, and this makes her feel very insecure. She even starts blaming Gloria for making her feel bad all the time. Barbie's connection with Gloria makes her experience human emotions, but it also makes her feel imperfect because these emotions are so complicated. All these changes are new and overwhelming for Barbie, and she finds it hard to cope. Gloria tries to comfort her, saying that change is a part of life, but Barbie feels uncomfortable and cannot adapt to the new situation. She does not have enough resilience or confidence at this moment, so she just lies on the ground crying and feeling helpless. Her conversation with Weird Barbie further shows her despair. She feels lost and does not know how to handle everything that's happening. The changes in Barbie Land make her feel ugly and unwanted because she sees herself differently now. Instead of being the perfect, confident doll she used to, Barbie starts to feel more like a flawed human. Her once flawless appearances are now marred by flat feet and morning breath. She feels like she does not belong in a new version of Barbie Land where the Kens have taken over and the Barbies are no longer their independent selves. This makes her feel out of place, unattractive, and unloved. This conflict, however, is solved. Gloria's speech is a key moment that deeply affects Barbie. Gloria talks about how women are expected to be perfect but often feel invisible and undervalued despite their efforts. This resonates with Barbie, who is going through her own crisis of identity. Hearing Gloria's words, Barbie realizes her struggles are shared by many women, and that it's okay to be imperfect. This helps her understand that true worth comes from being authentic and strong, not from meeting impossible standards. Inspired by Gloria, Barbie embraces her true self and becomes more confident. After Gloria's speech, Barbie decides to fix Barbieland, which Ken had changed. She worked with other Barbies to bring back their supportive community. Barbie helps her friends to be true to themselves and reject the unfair new rules Ken introduced. By empowering them, Barbies realize they were worth more than just looks or following someone else's rules. They learn to think for themselves and be independent again. With Sasha, Gloria, and other Barbies helps, the Kens start fighting against each other for power. While they're busy battling it out, Barbie and her friends take the opportunity to reclaim control of their constitution. Now the Barbies are back in charge and they are free to be themselves again. So, I'm gonna be jumping into the theory, which is existentialism. We especially focus on Soren Kierkegaard theory. So according to Soren Kierkegaard, individuals must find their own meaning in life instead of relying on society or religions to provide it. In the first conflict between Barbie and Sasha, Barbie starts questioning her existence when she realizes that she does not have positive impact on women in the world, as Sasha tells her. Until then, Barbie believed that others saw her as perfect and admire her. Society shaped her into who she is now. So when she realizes she does not match society's expectation anymore, Barbie feels hopeless and loses her identity as someone beautiful, perfect, and impactful to women in the real world. Also, it's said that the inability to find meaning in one's life causes anxiety, known as existential crisis. In this conflict, Barbie cries and feels uneasy when she learns that she does not have positive impact on women in the real world. This is because she starts questioning her existence, as she only believed what society saw in her, smart, beautiful, and perfect. But in reality, she still doesn't know how to view herself because of the stereotypes society has imposed on her. Meanwhile, for the second conflict, it highlights Barbie's existential crisis after witnessing the Barbie land is now being ruled by the Kens. Barbie has gained confidence and feels much more collected after meeting Gloria, but upon seeing how Ken implements patriarchal mindset into Barbie begins questioning herself. She thinks she has no good anymore, unwanted, incapable of making a difference, imperfect. Her consciousness as a human is starting to shape because she's beginning to understand the struggles of real life. She feels anxious and shows it by not wanting to confront Ken. That's a clear sign of being a human because Kierkegaard said anxiety comes with making choices and discovering meaning and value in life. However, Gloria's speech validates Barbie's feelings of confusion and hopelessness. She states that many women struggle to meet unrealistic expectations, therefore making Barbie feel like she's not alone. Gloria's words sparked Barbie's existential awakening, teaching her that true worth comes from accepting her authentic self rather than conforming to impossible standards. This realization fits in with existentialist idea about taking responsibility for one's action and defining personal value and purpose. After her long journey of self-discovery, to find the true purpose of herself, Barbie chooses to leave Barbieland for the real world because she wants to be the one who makes meaning, not the thing that is made. When Barbie arrives in the real world, the first and last thing we see her do is arrive at the gynecologist. This suggests that Barbie is accepting the challenges of being a woman, putting her health first and taking charge of her life. It shows how she's grown from being seen as a perfect doll to being a more real and confident human, ready to face life's ups and downs.